Hair coloring boards are just a board, little rectangle. It's going to give you a sturdy surface to apply hair color either directly on the board or you can put a foil on top of it. They work for all hair types and textures, but they work especially well for getting close to the scalp when you're doing highlights, so that in return will help prevent bleeding and tiger stripes. Also, these are great for doing balayage, especially on really long hair, just painting the ends of the hair. Let's get Brenda. All boards are different. I'm using one by Product Club. I'll put the link below, but they do have these at Sally's. They just look a little bit different. This one has a flat side for when you're foiling highlights and a curved side. That helps contour around the head where the head changes shape. But for foiling, we're gonna use the straight side. To load the board, you have the board here, your foil on top, and I press it against my body. You're creating a little fold over the board like this. Then get your weaves or slices. The board goes here, and you start applying the color or lightener. You can take the board out, hold it here, slip the rat tail comb through the back to secure it, and if you want to fold in the sides like this, you can. Before I forget, if you don't even have a board, you can use a spatula. Have you ever seen those super long spatulas that have a handle? You can use that as a board. Some of the boards actually come with a handle. It'll look like a handheld mirror, but a board. I just like this one, but it is annoying and difficult to get used to holding it. To make holding it easier, you can put a pop socket on it, so you're holding it like this. You can also load the board with about 5 foils. Same thing, just fold it over. So that way you'll have a foil underneath, so you don't have to keep grabbing the foil. It'll save you a little bit of time. Also, using your body to balance the board will help keep everything sturdy and free up both hands. You're just taking the board and resting it against your body parts. It's got a slight pressure, but you're not pushing it because that's gonna cause the board to slip up. But that frees up both of your hands. So then you can go through and do whatever you need to, and you've got the other hand to do a nice balayage there. The most common reason you would use a board is for balayage. I'm just gonna do this section here for an example. Tease it up a bit at the root so we have a natural effect. Board in and painting it directly on the board. So you don't need to load it with foils. It makes it go by super quick versus using your client in the back of their cape as something to keep sturdy. Hold on to your little pop socket, brush up for the staggered effect. Side to side. This lightener needs more developer. You can tell it's super thick. And then you can slide this out. You can use foil. They make hair wrap, which really is honestly just a fancy saran wrap. That's usually what I use when I'm doing balayage, just to cover the pieces, because you want to add dimension most of the times. Leave a little layer of hair out, then balayage this. Leave a layer out, balayage this.